Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yeshawada in Jacksonville, Florida. But first I'll take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akim, and to the women and children. Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahavushai, Bahashim Ha Chorka Kodash, Mahamah. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutation to the Yaakins who are on the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children. Shalom. Well, things are coming out about this fire of Ali Carter, Slovakia. She used to be in a foster home, and she's well known for the things that she has seen with her own eyes, and proof, pictures and paper documents that she has, that she had to pass around to close friends in case anything to her happens. So I'm going to play a little bit. This is going to be a short lesson, a hydration lesson. The title of this lesson, When He is About to Fill His Belly. It says here, reveals evidence that we are, what? That evidence that where burned, the burn in Los Angeles, LA, fire. She tried to warn us. Okay, well, let's see.
All for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that laptop from hell is real. You know that the black book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those who you drop your kids off with every day. Your schools, your doctors, big banks, Chase Bank, Bank of America. There is a lot of people that are attached because this goes very deep. I told y'all this is a spider web that is tangled and tangled and tangled and woven intricately. I am telling you right now that once one goes, it's going to pull on a big string. That arrest is coming.
Hollywood's on fire, and Ali Carter's spilling secrets that'll make your jaw drop because she's claiming that these fires are not as random as they might seem, because she's claiming that the fire...
If you want to turn your vacation rentals from a side hustle into a business, try Guesty.
Before fires are not as random as they might seem, because she's claiming that the fires are allegedly a calculated move by some powerful people to hide some seriously shady stuff relating to the whole Diddy Jay-Z situation. Ally is dropping bombs about underground tunnels, trafficking rings, and cover-ups that'll leave you shook. Are A-listers running scared from something we don't know about? She has been trying to warn us about this for a hot minute, but everyone called her crazy. But now that her predictions are starting to come true, well, fans are giving the situation the side eye, and it's not pretty. Well, Ali is now spilling some crazy tea about the burning evidence, and y'all might want to sit tight for this, because this is about to be a hot mess. Ali Carter isn't another Hollywood starlet looking for fame. Ali's story is way more intense. She's a former foster kid who's now exposing some seriously dark Hollywood secrets. And let me tell you, she's not holding back. Ali's been dropping bombshells about the rich and famous for years, but a lot of people just laughed her off. Well, they're not laughing anymore. Some A-listers are shaking in their designer boots right now. Growing up in the foster care system, Ali saw firsthand how it fails kids. She bounced from home to home, never feeling safe or loved. Ali has been talking about human and she's naming names. Big names. She claims she's seen things that'll make your jaw hit the floor. Secret tunnels under LA, hidden from the public eye. What goes on down there? It's enough to give you nightmares. In her own words, Ali said, "I was locked in containers with his shipment of kids. There were babies that were 6 years old, and I'll never forget them just crying. Nobody knew whether or not to move."
Time he locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick and that were already dying. There were babies. There were babies that were 6 years old And I'll never forget them just crying, and everybody was just staring at them. Everybody was just staring at each other. Nobody knew whether or not to move. I was freaked out. And I got up and I held her. And they opened the truck and they took her from me. Because they said she was already sick. And they killed her. Her name was Bailey. There were kids in there from Africa, from Mexico, and there was a bunch of trucks. And they divvied everybody out like retail. One person, she wouldn't stop crying, so they said that they would just send her off to somebody who was already sick, that had AIDS, that was gonna die soon, because she wouldn't shut up.
At first, people thought she was making things up, but here's the thing. Allie says she's got proof. Documents, photos, the whole 9 yards. She's been hinting at releasing this evidence, and Hollywood's elite are on edge. Why believe Allie now? Well, her predictions are starting to come true. Remember those massive fires that swept through LA? Ally called it. She said the big shots would try to destroy evidence, and suddenly, half of LA was up in flames. Coincidence? Maybe, but it's got people talking. Allie's not afraid to go after the biggest names in the biz either. She's even called out Diddy and so many other powerful people. People are starting to listen, and with the recent LA fires, well, let's just say that things are about to get messy. A couple of months ago, Allie predicted the LA fire, saying that some big shots were going to try to cover their tracks with a massive fire, and now it's looking like she might have been onto something. LA's been hit with some of the nastiest fires in years. Celebs are losing their mansions. Over 130,000 people had to evacuate, and more than 2,000 buildings turned to ash. It's like Mother Nature's throwing the ultimate tantrum, and now the whole city's a smoky mess. But here's the thing. Allie's saying this ain't some freak accident. She's convinced it's all part of a crazy plan to burn the evidence, and she's not holding back with the details. According to Allie, these fires are hitting specific spots, celeb houses, hospitals, and even amusement parks. She's saying all these places are connected to her wild allegations. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ally's been dropping hints about these fires for months. Back in October, she posted a video warning everyone about upcoming fires and explosions. She said they'd be used as cover-ups for all the stuff she's been talking about, and now that it's happening, people are freaking out.
There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do.
Hey guys, here's the secret to getting 16 to 25% returns without dealing.
You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that that laptop from hell is real. You know that the black book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those who you drop your kids off with every day. Your schools, your doctors, big banks, Chase Bank, Bank of America. There is a lot of people that are attached because this goes very deep. I told y'all this is a spider web that is tangled and tangled and tangled and woven intricately. I am telling you right now that once one goes, it's going to pull on a big string. That arrest is coming.
But wait, there's more. Allie is also talking about underground tunnels. She's saying these secret passageways are like a spiderweb under LA, connecting celeb homes, the Getty Museum, and other elite spots. Picture dark, winding corridors hidden from view where shady deals go down. Wild, right? Allie's not backing down. She's saying the big wigs are running scared and trying to burn all the evidence that could expose them. It's like they're playing a high-stakes game of hide and seek, but instead of hiding, they're just setting everything on fire. We're talking serious inferno action here. Over 7,500 firefighters are out there battling the flames, risking their lives while the air quality's gone to hell. The whole city's turned into one giant barbecue, and not the good kind. But here's the kicker. Allie claims she's got proof that was supposed to come out right when these fires started. Talk about timing, huh? It's like the universe decided to throw a massive plot twist into this already crazy story. Is Allie onto something big, or is this all just smoke and mirrors? Either way, LA's burning, and everyone's wondering what's really going down in the City of Angels. Chilly, Ally Carter's got Hollywood shaking in their designer boots. She's sitting on a mountain of evidence that's about to blow the lid off Hollywood's darkest secrets. We're not talking about your average celeb scandal here. This is next level stuff that could change everything we thought we knew about our favorite stars. Ally's been playing detective for years, and she's got the goods to prove it. We're talking stacks of documents, secret photos, and even video footage that'll make your jaw hit the floor. But here's where it gets wild. Ally's saying all this proof points to a massive ring right in the heart of Hollywood. She's not just talking about some back alley deals. Nope. She's pointing fingers at secret rooms in celebrity mansions. Those gorgeous houses you drool over on TV. Ally's...
Okay, let me stop this so I can do the lesson, because it's getting intense, you see? And you know, it's going to get worse, because this is the way Edomites, you know, do their business, right? I want to go to Job chapter 20, verse 19, because he has oppressed and has forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away a house which he built not. You know, they keep plundering, raping, murdering, and taking people's lives away. You know, and this is, it's not going to go forever. Okay? This is being recorded in the heavens. Verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desires. You know, they want everything, they're going to get nothing. I want to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Give me a minute. Verse 13. There is a there is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches, kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Right? Everybody wants to make that mega money in this wicked world, especially our people, the so-called Negros Latinos, American speckled birds, not knowing that if it consumes you, you know, it takes you to a wicked part of life that you're going to regret when Yahushua comes back. Verse 14. But those riches perish. Yep, they did now. By evil travel, and he begot a son, and there is nothing in his hand. Yeah. Now everything that our people who became wealthy and famous through music or being a movie star, they lost everything. Right? And that's not really a big deal, not to us. But, you know, losing your soul is going to be a real bad thing. Verse 15, as he came forth of his mother's womb, naked shall he return to those to go as he came, and shall take nothing of his labor which he may carry away in his hands. Yeah. All those years, right? Some of these rich, wealthy people, of our people I'm talking about, had castles, right? Big mansions, a lot of land. Not anymore. First Timothy. First Timothy. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Yeah. You know, they did all this wickedness and all this child trafficking forgot the name of that other. He was in the military. He came out and he made a document with Mel Gibson, you know, about the corruption and how America's #1 and involved in all of it. Oh man, it doesn't come to me now, Slovakia. Okay, I'm gonna go to Job again, chapter 20. Oops. Start with 21. Keep it short. There shall none of his meat be left. Thereof shall no man look for his goods. Yeah. You know, you must keep taking, right? Thinking that they can keep doing what they're doing. So I'm going to leave it with verse 23. And when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So, yeah, Edomites and heathens, keep doing your wickedness. You know, I always keep saying you got one more chessboard move. And when you bring it on, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshua, is going to throw that monkey wrench, and it's going to be game on when he comes back with the host of angels. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I say Shalom.